So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. This evening we're going to put a, I'm not even sure what you call this. I guess we'll call it a squirrely looking walnut log. This thing kind of goes all over the place. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. It's not a very big log. We'll measure it up here in just a little bit. I'm not sure about this. Definitely going to cut this off somewhere right in here. This doesn't do me any good right here. You know, if you were to straighten this out, run a straight line all the way through this log, you're not going to get very much out of it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this off here. Then I'll see where like 8 feet 6 inches is. I'm sure there's some nice wood in this. I just don't have the eye for this type of stuff. I really don't. A lot of people are really good at you know, sawing nice crotch wood and all that crazy grain stuff. Personally, I like straight clear grain. It's just the way I am. Although once I see the finished product of some of that wood that I was talking about, I'm pretty impressed with it. Logs like this, I just don't know exactly how to approach them, but we're gonna kind of practice on this one because like I said, it's not a real big log. It's kind of squirrely, but hopefully we'll get some nice lumber out of it. I'll say one thing, walnut smells very good, but got one problem here right off the bat. This is the butt end of the log, you know, the base of the tree. Here's the center of the log. Well, the pith, it's right here. It's offset way over to this side right here. This tree, if I had to guess, was probably kind of growing on the side of a hill and kind of a hard leaner, and this is off center. But if you go to the other end of the log, it's almost right in the middle. It's straightened itself out. Now where this presents a problem for me is this. Normally when I put these logs on the mill, you always want to center up the pith at both ends and you kind of work around this. But like I said, over at that end, it's on one side. I really don't know how to approach this, so I'm just going to put it on the mill and probably plane saw right through it. We'll see what we get. So like I said, this is not a very big log. It's about, about 15 inches in diameter. Now I was looking at this. I got this big hump right here in the middle, and I was thinking, you know, maybe turn it a quarter turn and just saw some live edge 8/4 slabs out of this. But there's actually a hump on the other side. No matter what I do, it's just a squirrely walnut. First thing we need to do though, before we start sawing, we need to make a blade change. I've been limping this one through for a while. I always, well, I guess I should say almost always blow this out when I'm done sawing, but I neglected to do that last time I was running the mill, and I shouldn't have done that. So while we let the sawmill warm up for a few minutes, I have some good news to share. The new track loader, the Kubota SVL 97-2, showed up at the dealership this morning. Now they have to do some work there on it. I think they install the telematics system. I'm not sure what all they have to do, but I should be seeing that machine here on the property sometime next week. So I'm pretty excited about that. The bad news is I forgot my headphones up in the tractor. So I'm gonna run up and get them, and we'll come back down and get sawing. Well, there you have it. I'm thinking this log just wasn't big enough. There's some, you know, there's some sections of it, you get that nice deep, looks like milk chocolate. And I'm sure somebody that knows what they're doing could make something very beautiful out of this walnut right here. But I'll be honest with you, it's just not my thing. It's just not. I ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nice pieces, 8/4, I don't even know, 7 inches wide, and then a couple live edge slabs there. I'm sure somebody, like I said, could make something nice out of it, but yeah, I'm just not thrilled with this one. But anyway, it's getting dark, the wind's starting to pick up. It's a good time to call today. I really appreciate y'all being here, and like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.